I walk for Nami because of the awareness that it brings, the funds that it brings, and having a son with autism, I know how all of that is very important. We really need to break the stigma that this mental illness has been taboo for a long time. Events like this will create so much awareness and bring so many funds that is needed for the community.
I walk for Nami Walk because I have mental illness, and so do other people in my family, and it's very misunderstood as an illness, and people are afraid of those of us who have this as a diagnosis, and you don't have to be afraid. It's time we understand each other, get over the fear and the stigma and the prejudice.
Acadiana, it's our annual benefit fundraiser to support our NAMI programs that stay here in Acadiana. I want to take the time on behalf of the NAMI Board of Directors to welcome everyone. Thank you for coming, especially Nicholas, since it is your birthday. Nice weather, so we hopefully it'll stay this way the rest of the morning throughout the walk. But before we get started, I'd like to introduce a few people and have them come up and say a few words. First, we have David Precise. He's the state director of our, executive director of our state NAMI office. He's been with us just a short while, but since he's been here, he has hit the ground running. He's become very involved, and we are very happy to have him here at our walk. So, without further ado, let me introduce David.
Thank you, Allison. Good morning, everyone, and I'm really excited to be here today. This is the beginning of National Mental Illness Awareness Week, and we have this event here in Lafayette, and all the way till next Saturday there's another walk in New Orleans. We have events in Baton Rouge, Lake Charles, Shreveport, all across the state, and really all across America. There will be events to make people aware of this issue. And an important thing is with mental illness is it's very important to talk about this and for people to be aware that this issue is just as important as any health issue that's out there, whether it be cancer-related, cardiovascular, diabetes. This is a physical and mental disease that people need to understand and know about. So what you're doing today in Lafayette is going to help this community understand a lot more about mental illness, and that's a great thing to get up and come enjoy the beautiful weather and do that. So thank you again for showing up today. And one of the things I would tell you is it's important, I think, for people, all of you that are out here, to be aware of a lot of the issues that are going on with this issue, to understand at a national, state, and local level how the decisions are made that affect resources for you. So on our website, NamiLouisiana.org, you can find out a lot more about that. And if you ever want to know more specifically about, obviously this week is a big week at the national level with things going on and with healthcare in America. If you want to know more about how that affects mental health, you're always free to call our office in Baton Rouge. I'll talk to you for 30 minutes or an hour, however long you need. But NamiLouisiana.org, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you, David. And like he did say, the state website has been revamped. It has a lot of useful information, so I urge you all to go out and check it out. Okay, our next speaker is Miss Gwen Descant. She's going to come and talk a little bit about why NAMI is so important to her, and why this organization, has been, why we need the money that we do and keep the programs going. So, Ms. Descant?
Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Good. I'm happy to be here. I just wanted to speak just for a little minute about what NAMI has done for me. I have a son who has a mental illness. Presently, he's in a residential facility out of state because I couldn't find a place in state for him to go to. When my son had the car accident which triggered this, he was a senior at LSU, Eagle Scout. He went to Louisiana school, very bright future. I still have hope and belief in his bright future. Those are things that as a parent that we have to dig our heels in and try to help everybody who can't help themselves. And what I have found is Nami was the place for me. When this happened, I felt alone and scared and thought I was the only person who was going through any kind of crisis. And I had a friend say, well, do you know about Nami? And I said, no, I don't. I'm a speech pathologist for 20 years in a school system, and I didn't know about Nami, but I do now. And I can tell you that it has been a lifesaver for me. The family-to-family class, the 12-week just class of going to find out medications and things that you just need to know. I mean, and the biggest thing that I really think that Nami has done for me was to show me that you're not alone. There are others out there, that mental illness affects everybody's family. Everybody. Everybody knows someone, either that, you know, bipolar, schizophrenic, anxiety, depression, whatever you want to call it. It's not ugly. We cannot hide anymore. We need funding. We need money. We need help for our loved ones. We need help for those who can't speak for themselves. So what I've decided to do is, I have a big mouth, I sing in a band, and I am a speech pathologist, and I'm going to speak every chance I get out about mental illness. We have got to be heard. We can't take any more cuts. It's very expensive, and most of it is just not there. And so you have to be the voice. I am my son's voice. I will be his voice, and I want to be the voice of others, because we cannot be quiet any longer. We cannot. There are funding cuts, and our families and loved ones are the ones who suffer. And as a family member, you just think that you're alone. Well, Nami is here and there for you. And because of these walks and because of these fundraisers, we raise the money, and it costs nothing for us to do this. And so I'm very proud to be a part of Nami Acadiana, and I'm very blessed to know that we have this in place, that we can tell others, and we can get help for everybody that needs it. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Gwen. She echoes a lot of the feelings, the sentiments that we have. Many of us here, we deal with this on a daily basis. You know, we need services, we need help, and this NAMI is a program that they do offer help. They do offer services as an education, and it's all free of charge to everyone who comes to us and asking for help. Everything is free. We don't charge at all, and that's why this walk is so important, because this is what we use to keep our services available. Before I introduce the next person, I want to remind all the teams that pictures are being taken at the balloon arch right at the beginning of the walk, but y'all can go get them now, get that out of the way. They are free. No, we're not charging you, and then we'll put them on the website. So please, if you have a team here, get them together and go take a group picture. Okay, so now moving on, I'm going to introduce one of the most important people at this walk. Most of you know her. She's hard to spot with her bright pink shirt, which I love. Rose is the heart and soul of NAMI Walks Acadiana. She puts in a lot of hours. She dedicates a lot of her time to this cause, and she does a great job. We could not do it without her. This would not be possible without her. So without further ado, Rose. Thank you.
Thank you, Allison, but the real truth is, all you guys make this possible. I just plan a giant party. That's all I do. And then you guys come out and celebrate. Miss Gwen said it most perfect, so I'm not going to say much more. But that look around you, look at everyone here, and you know, just by looking at all of us here, you are not alone. You're really not. Everyone here has walked the same path and is on the same journey. And before you leave today, you really should kind of meet everyone else. Meet a different color shirt. Go find out what they're all about, because you might learn something from them that can help you on your journey. Now, again, thank you all for being here. The weather's awesome. Food will be served a little bit after 10:15. Again, don't forget your pictures. They are free. Now I want to mention we got some awesome sponsors that came out to be with us today. Lafayette General, way over there. They even have a walking team this year. Yes. We have Vermilion Hospital with us again. Thank you, Vermilion Hospital. They came in a whole bunch of them. They're in a purple or maroonish shirt way over there. We have Baker Hughes. They come back year after year, and we love them. And they come with like over 50 people. Thank you, Baker Hughes. Where are they anyway? They're over there getting their pictures probably, huh? Okay. Then we have VOA. VOA, since I've came on and started helping Nami, has always been there with us in that registration booth. Thank you, VOA. And then we have all our wonderful agencies that are here with us and have sponsored us. Compass, Resource Management, Genesis, Complete Home Health. I know I'm going to forget somebody. Let me look at my list. Oceans, Resource Management, Genesis, Compass. Thank you guys. And then we have the Peace Walkers. Where are you guys? Where's the Peace Walkers?
There's the light red.
Oh. Thank you, Peace Walkers. They're here today too. But anyway, we're going to get going. And then please thank all those wonderful volunteers. Volunteers, I know you're busy and don't hear me. Thank you ever so much. We had a lot of UL students that came out this morning from different organizations, and we would be here all day if I started listing them. They were awesome. They came out, they got these tents up in the dark. We did it. It's awesome. Thank you. And again, thank everyone for being here. Just thank you so much. And thank you for responding to the emails and fundraising and raising a goal. And we are almost there. Our goal is 65,000 and we're like 35,000, I think. So we're almost there. We got a few more months, and I know we can do this, and I know we all can do this. Thank you. I'm going to pass it on to, you got something to say?
Receiving donations for our system. What time is it? It's almost. Because she's ready.
I just want to mention, though, she talked about the donations and how we're almost there. We will continue to accept donations, so if you have, maybe later on, when do we stop donations? Okay, we can collect for 60 days after today. So if you know of any businesses or any personal donations that you want to donate to this great cause, just send them in our way or let Rose know. But we will gladly accept them for the next 60 days to try to help us get to our goal. Okay, now to get us warmed up before the walk, we have Mary Beth, who's gonna get us some moves and get us all warmed up, our muscles all loose, so we can walk our 3 miles.
She's not only a good exerciser, she did all these wonderful banners.
Hey, I need some helpers up here if anybody wants to get up and join us. Come on, girls. Come on. All right, let's go. Woo! All right, now we ready to walk. 3 up. 1, 2, 3. Back it up. Make sure you got a little bit of room. Now, just so you don't know, our little friend Joe Robinson, our warm-up coach from years back, she's up there. She's looking down. She's going to be proud of you today. You walking. All right, toes again. Right foot, right left. Everybody's moving. Let's get up in the front. I see those people moving back there. Here we are, knees again. Whoa, ho. All right, I think that walk's about to start. Are we warmed up yet? Yeah. Everybody's moving to the balloons. Counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. All right, hang out now. The police is in the car. They are waiting for our walkers. Thank you, everybody, for walking. I'm racing.
knock it down.
Hey, Danny. Okay. This is Give me five. Give me high five. All right.
Sharon Dubois. I'm the Program and Education Director for Nami Acadiana. And I want to tell you why it is such a privilege to walk for Nami. We have the most wonderful people in the world who just happen to have a brain diagnosis. It's a disorder that's not their fault. That's no one's fault. They just happen to have it. It's a challenge that makes life very hard unless they get the treatment, the education, and the support that they need. We also need to provide the families who are caregivers the education and the support that they need so that they can help those that they love into recovery. Recovery is possible with the right treatment, education, and support. We can provide hope. So the money that we raise enables us to provide the programs and the services that are so badly needed. Please help us to raise the funds to provide all these wonderful programs and services. These people that happen to have a diagnosis are talented, intelligent, wonderful people, and we need to keep them in our society as useful citizens. They cannot do it without your help, but with your help, all of this is possible. Thank you.
Why do I walk for Nami? I walk for Nami because the walk brings awareness to mental illness. People don't want to talk about mental illness. They talk about heart disease, they talk about cancer, they'll talk about any other illness but mental illness. And so it brings mental illness to mind. And I don't have that shirt on, but it changes minds one step at a time. And also, very important, it raises funds for what NAMI does. NAMI gives support and education and advocacy through free programs. And the only way we can have those programs is if we raise enough money through NAMI Walks. So we are very grateful to our sponsors, to our walkers, to the family, to the teens, to everyone that make it possible. That's why I walk for NAMI and to help my son.
is Denver Nobles, and I'm a voice for the people in Acadiana who have mental health disorders. The one thing that really sticks out most of the time is how mental health is very stigmatizing. And the point that I would like to make is that it's not mental illness, it's actually about mental health, the organ, the brain, and we would like to get people involved.
Today to support Nami and the work that they do to help those who have been diagnosed with a mental illness. They need our support, their families need our support. We got to get rid of the stigma that surrounds mental illness. We need to give them hope and get out the message that people can and people do recover from mental illness.
fun and it's for a great cause. And children will love to have fun and support charity and have lots of fun with their parents walking. And face paints. Thanks.
Karen Dubois. I'm the Program and Education Director for Nami Acadiana. And I want to tell you why it is such a privilege to walk for Nami. We have the most wonderful people in the world who just happen to have a brain diagnosis. It's a disorder that's not their fault. That's no one's fault. They just happen to have it. It's a challenge that makes life very hard unless they get the treatment, the education, and the support that they need. We also need to provide the families who are caregivers the education and the support that they need so that they can help those that they love into recovery. Recovery is possible with the right treatment, education, and support. We can provide hope. So the money that we raise enables us to provide the programs and the services that are so badly needed. Please help us to raise the funds to provide all these wonderful programs and services. These people that happen to have a diagnosis are talented, intelligent, wonderful people, and we need to keep them in our society as useful citizens. They cannot do it without your help, but with your help, all of this is possible. Thank you.
My name is Denver Nobles, and I'm a voice for the people in Acadiana who have mental health disorders. The one thing that really sticks out most of the time is how mental health is very stigmatizing. And the point that I would like to make is that it's not mental illness, it's actually about mental health. The organ, the brain, and we would like to get people involved.
Why do I walk for Nami? I walk for Nami because the walk brings awareness to mental illness. People don't want to talk about mental illness. They talk about heart disease, they'll talk about cancer, they'll talk about any other illness but mental illness. And so it brings mental illness to mind. And I don't have that shirt on, but it changes minds one step at a time. And also, very important, it raises funds for what NAMI does. NAMI gives support and education and advocacy through free programs. And the only way we can have those programs is if we raise enough money through NAMI walks. So we are very grateful to our sponsors, to our walkers, to the families, to the teams, to everyone that make it possible. That's why I walk for NAMI and to help my son.
I walk for Nami because it's fun and it's for a great cause. And children will love to have fun and support charity and have lots of fun with their parents walking. And face paints.
I'm walking today to support NAMI and the work that they do to help those who have been diagnosed with a mental illness. They need our support, their families need our support. We got to get rid of the stigma that surrounds mental illness. We need to give them hope and get out the message that people can and people do recover from mental illness. Yay, NAMI!
Hey, give him a high five.
Awesome, good job.
Woo! You rock!
Yeah!
Woo! Good job.
I support NAMI because NAMI provided education, support, comfort when my family and I were at our wits' end dealing with a family member with mental illness. We took the family to family course and realized we had resources we didn't know we had.
Hi, this is Carolyn. I work for Nami today because it's a great organization. We'd like to see more people out here next year, so please come and support the Nami Walk. It's fantastic. Thank you.